Hello and welcome back. This is part 2 of my build and today we'll do the insulation. Due to a miscommunication I ended up with only half the insulation I needed and I had to get creative, but we'll get to that. These plyboards are not straight. I hope they'll straighten out as I screw them down later. And this is the insulation. It's expensive, but it'll do the job splendidly. I bought some wood and it needed to be adjusted to the proper dimensions. I don't own a table saw, but my good buddy Rolf does, and I used his to get the job done. We cut about 25 of these sticks like this, but it's really not that fun to watch, so I'll skip to the fun stuff. With the plyboards, the insulation, the sticks and all the tools stuffed into the box, it's a miracle if I can get anything done. With this bad boy I cut the sticks down to size. Working around the mess in the box, I glued the first stick to the floor. And the first to the roof. Measured where the back wall would be and glued the sticks in place. Glue sticks down, glue sticks up, glue them sideways, and use these supporting stilt beams. I don't know what they're called, but I use them. A nice cup of coffee. This is actually my first meal in my new van. Okay, back to work. Cut sticks, glue them and press them down with the stilt thingies. Over and over again until you get this square pattern. Time to fill the squares with insulation. Maybe you remember that I didn't get enough insulation. Well, I had to get creative, so I used styrofoam instead. Styrofoam is way cheaper than the good stuff and a decent insulator. I don't like it, but it'll just have to do. I cut some fiber boards to size that I'll use as roof. The next day it was 0 degrees on my way to my van, and I regret to inform you that you will not be enjoying my fabulous haircut from now on. is placed between the insulation and the fiberboard. I used the stilt thingies to help me hold the roof while I screwed it. When the floor and the roof is done, it's time to take on the walls, and it's the same procedure. First put sticks in a square pattern, put insulation in the squares, put some vapor barrier in place, and tape it, and cover it all with plyboard. Okay, one more time. Sticks, insulation, vapor barrier, tape, one plyboard, two plyboards, and I'd like to show you the third plyboard that the weather decided to ruin my day and almost destroying my camera. Okay, next wall. Sticks, insulation, vapor barrier, tape, one plyboard, and the final plyboard. There's a tiny gap between the walls. This was not intentional, but it's not the end of the world. The weather ruined my shot again, and I decided to give up for the day. The next day there was snow on the ground and 2 degrees below. This is what I did while my camera was defrosting. This is the back wall. Okay, one last time. Sticks, insulation, vapor barrier, tape, and this is what it looked like when it's covered with plyboard. There are some gaps, but I can live with that. This concludes this episode. Take care of yourselves now, and I'll see you next time where we'll try to install a diesel heater.